I have never done anything like this before in my entire life. So, we are going to be learning together. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Ooh! We'll edit, and it's okay. Just be yourself. Just be myself. How hard is that? It's not easy. This is how YouTubers start off, taking 1,000 takes. I've been here forever trying to just film my intro. Okay, wait, it's fine. Pause. And good. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Angelina, and I want to bring you along on my journey to becoming a hopefully successful business. I did not find the optimal lighting until after the video was over, so I will be blasted by my ring light the whole video. Maybe I should get cool. Oh. Well, whatever. So, just so you know, next time, it will be improved. It will be fixed. So, bye. In my first video, I just want to explain a little bit of my backstory and what you should expect to see on this channel. To give you an idea of what I'm going to be posting, I want to do art vlogs. I want to, like I said, document my growth as a potential business. I've only had one sale so far, so technically I have no profits, but I'm as small as a small business can be. I'm hoping to grow in the future, make some more sales, actually become a little profitable. Hopefully we'll make it there. And we'll make it there together. But until we get there, I just want to share some of the steps, some of the things that I've struggled with so far, which have been several things. Right now, I'm currently trying to sell my art on Etsy. I also have a couple of social medias that I run for my art. But I don't know, I just want to document my journey of hopefully growing, and maybe people out there who are in the same position know that there are other people out there who don't get their business off the ground right away, don't have a viral video right off the bat. So, and even if nobody watches these videos, then at least I'll have them to look back on and, reminisce if it doesn't end up working out. So, we'll see. I guess to start, I should do a little bit of a lore drop. Ew, I sound like a nerd there. I guess the first thing I should probably do is a little bit of a lore drop. So, the reason that I even thought of starting up a business was because I love to spend money. Specifically, I had a new water bottle and those Etsy stickers drew me in. So, fruitcakes. I need my prop. I always forget all the shit I need. Oh. Ow. I decided for the first time ever to decorate my water bottle with 1,000 stickers, which I think was a very good idea, actually. I don't think I wasted my money there. But I felt very inspired because I saw all the stickers on Etsy. I was like, oh my god, I can do that. Because I do a lot of art. I just got into doing digital art. So that's kind of where it started. If I'd never bought this water bottle, I would have never had an idea to start a business, or been inspired to start a business. So from there, I already had an iPad. I bought an Apple Pencil to help out in the drawing process, and I started up my first drawings, which took me forever to complete because I was not in a rush. I took my time on those, which is totally fine. It's only been recently that I've started to take things a little more seriously. I started multiple social media accounts for my business. Right now, I have an Instagram, which is my main one. I have a Facebook that has 4 followers. I have a TikTok, and I have this YouTube as well. But yeah, I started with drawing my first potential stickers, which I guess it's time to pull out my props. Give me a second. Should have this ready for you guys. Oh my goodness, guys. This is the first art that I made for my business for the intention of being made into stickers. They're all critically endangered animals. I did a week where I posted about them and brought awareness to them on my Instagram. The first one is the hawksbill sea turtle. I also did the blue-throated macaw, a scalloped hammerhead. I did the North Atlantic right whale. And lastly, the peacock tarantula. But like I said, those were the first ever drawings that I made specifically for my business. They took me so long to get done because at that point I really wasn't invested in making my business like an actual business or profitable. It was more for fun. Not long after I did that art, I placed an order in the mail for like the actual stickers, and when they came in it was so exciting, like having an actual physical product. And I put them up on my Etsy shop, and then they sat there for 5 months and nobody bought anything. So it wasn't till like a week ago that I got my first sale in my shop, which was super exciting. I was able to try out packing it, shipping it, so that was very exciting. In terms of shipping, I've spent some money like getting the proper supplies, so I'll just kind of go through what I have going on right now. So in terms of Etsy, they want you to like print out actual slips on like a thermal label or like on a printer. So I bought this thermal printer on Amazon. It's very compact. It's actually very nice. I got it on a little bit of a discount, and then I ordered like a pack of 500 thermal labels. So it actually is, once you figure out what you're doing, it's not that hard to print them. But let me tell you, Etsy does not make it easy for you to print those out. I literally spent half an hour trying to figure out how to use that thing. I also bought a pack of envelopes of like all different colors. There's 50 of them. And I got like some like stickers and stuff to seal up the envelopes, make sure they don't like fly open during shipping. And yeah, that's about it for shipping, because right now I only have stickers, so I don't really need more than that to ship them out. I also invested in this mic that I'm using, and also the tripod that you guys are sitting on right now. I don't regret any of the purchases I've made so far. They've all been pretty good. I store everything in this bin. It's like has a bunch of files, has room for all my equipment and stuff, and the thermal labels and everything. So it works really well. I really like it. That's kind of like where I'm at now. Hopefully I'll be able to secure more sales on my shop. That would be lovely. But whenever I get my next sale, I'll be bringing you guys along with me, and also doing a couple art vlogs. But yeah, that's everything that I've got going on with my business right now. I just finished my next project. I placed the order for the stickers maybe a couple days ago, so they should be coming in soon. And then going up on my Etsy shop, it's called Doodlebug, so I drew 10 different bug drawings. They are absolutely adorable in my opinion. So these are the drawings. I have a little cricket, an inchworm, a baby grasshopper, a little bee, a snail, a ladybug, a jumping spider, a praying mantis, and an ant with a crumb. Very excited for those to come in and to put them on my shop. Hopefully somebody would want to buy them. I'm also working on a project. Subnautica 2 is coming out, and I am a super huge fan. I got 2 Subnautica prints on my wall, and I spent my adult money on really amazing things, like a 1-to-1 3D printed replica of the Subnautica hand scanner, my prized possession at the moment. But they're having an art contest to design a Leviathan, so I will be participating in that, and I'll be including that in the art vlog as well. But I'm super excited. Got a lot of things going on. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'll probably be putting out videos. My goal is every month, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do more. Hopefully I won't do less, but we'll see. I do have kind of a busy schedule, so we'll see what happens. But in terms of like struggles and stuff, I think the biggest things that I've had issues with is simply figuring out the platforms that I'm selling on, specifically the shipping. Oh my goodness, there was many issues with that, especially on Etsy. I mean, Etsy's the only one that I've really dealt with in terms of a sale, since I've, like I said, only had one sale so far. But first off, they price their shipping like automatically, and it's $5.99, and when your sticker is $4.99, nobody's gonna want to buy it. when the shipping is way more than your sticker price. It's like a whole dollar more. So, and it's so annoying to find advice for that type of stuff online, because I would go and like they would only show a portion, and it's not like the portion that I'm looking for. Like they would show them printing out the label. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like, how do I fix the shipping price? But I figured out you have to like set your own profile, and then you could say how much you want your shipping to be. And then it was, like I said, it was a whole nother thing to print out the thermal label for the shipping, because if you don't go in your settings, it automatically assumes that you're printing to like an actual printer. So you have to go in and like a specific area and under a specific tab, and then you have to switch it to like a thermal label, and then it'll print to your thermal printer correctly. So I don't know, that whole thing was annoying to deal with, but at least now it's all solved. So I currently just have free shipping under my stickers. But yeah, and I guess like just keeping up with like making art, like, is because it takes a while. And when you have like, I work full-time, I'm also in college full-time, so it's hard to find time to like just sit down and make enough stuff and make enough content, especially now that I've opened up 3 other types of social media for my business. It just is a little like hard to consistently post on there, which you need consistent posting and updating to the social medias for people to even like follow you and keep up with you, and for them to promote you so you can gain growth. I think for on here, my biggest issue is just gonna be like, I don't know, not getting embarrassed about myself and being authentic, because both of those, I feel like I'm gonna watch this while I'm editing it and I'm gonna be like, oh God, like, what am I saying? Why do I sound like that? Why do I look like that? What is happening? So, I don't know. It takes time. I have to trust the process. Because it's going to take time before my videos sound or feel natural. I get like an editing style down. So, bear with me, guys. Bear with me, please. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, you know? I think it's better to try and fail than to not try at all. So, okay, yap session over. It's time to lock in and do some arts. I got my blue light glasses, I got my comfy sweatpants, and I got my bonnet, so no better conditions to do some art. I'm gonna be working on the Subnautica 2 contest arts today. It's due tomorrow at midnight, so I'm kind of not on top of it at all, but that's okay, because we're gonna lock in right now, and we're gonna get it done. I just have to design a Leviathan with my own imagination within the outline that they gave me, so it can't be too hard, right? But yeah, let's get it going. As you guys can see, this is a very ambiguous shape. We'll see what we can do. I like to usually select the colors I plan on using first. I'll just layer it to the side first, so I can get like a little color palette going on. Like a turquoisey blue. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I also want to experiment with like different brushes, because I've been seeing a lot online of people saying like, oh, I started using another brush and like my art got better. And I'm not gonna lie, like, guilty as charged. I use the same 2 brushes in like all of my art so far, so we gotta switch it up before my art turns out too basic. I feel like red, like a very dark red. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that color combination. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on like different colors and stuff. But I do want to take like a color theory class. I feel like that would definitely help me level up my art, especially with like shadows and contrast and stuff like that. Give it a little more depth and more thought behind it. I also want to like learn more about perspective when it comes to drawing stuff. Before I start drawing anything for the design, I want to make sure I go through and look at different screenshots and reference the creatures that are already in Subnautica 2 to make sure that I have the aesthetic right. I also want to make sure that it is similar to some of the other animals in the game. I don't want it to look too different, since they're all supposed to be originating from the same planet. And I'll just start with a little outline. Boom! I'm kind of feeling like this section here maybe like sticks off, like a reverse shark fin maybe. Okay, we'll work with that. We need to be creative and outlandish. I feel like my tactic is I gotta draw something a little different, a little like something that's eye-catching. I feel like I want to use a painting pen. I'm not using a painting pen ever. Oh damn, that big. What is this? Oh. Are we eating? Are we not eating? I think we're eating. I've literally done one piece from. I'm hyping myself too much right now. Too much. Fun brushes only. Yes. Okay, I think next I'm gonna work on this thin part here. Honestly, the hardest part about this is just figuring out like the perspective of everything, since it's just like a flat photo. Okay, so I finished the lower fin. Very happy with how it came out. And it matches pretty well. I'm gonna keep drawing for tonight until either my Apple Pencil runs out of battery, my phone, or this microphone. We'll see which one comes first. Guys, I checked out the competition while I was charging my phone after it died, and I don't know if I'm winning this. Oh my goodness, why were their designs like? Oh my god, bro, they're so good. I mean, like, I'm proud of what I have going on right now, but like, I don't know if I'm good enough to win. We'll see. You're just gonna try your best and see where it takes us. Does that look regular? No, that doesn't. That looks gross. Boom. That's good enough for me. Can we? Yep, it's dead. Well, I'm gonna finish this line first. And you know what? Drawing with your finger surprisingly isn't as bad as you might think it would be. Why does that still look weird? Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know why I'm trying to use it when it's dead. Here I am, breaking my word, saying that I was gonna stop with my pencil died. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I did a good amount of work, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to finish this up before midnight. But I feel pretty confident so far, minus the eyes. I really like the tail and I really like the lower wing that I did. I think that is coming together well. I'll see you tomorrow when I continue drawing. We are now on day 2 of working on this drawing. We gotta get it done tonight by midnight. So I started working on the underbelly part. So this is what we got going on right now. You know, it's not the most pretty right now, but we're gonna get it there. I think we're gonna readjust here just because I got the angle off. So just make it a little more symmetrical. I'm gonna delete this part here, and just like that, it looks 1,000 times more balanced. So I think, don't quote me. Okay guys, we got an emergency situation going on. So we got this switch going on, which is a lot, but we have half an hour to get this done. So we gotta lock the hell in. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not talking that much. I'm fully locked in right now, man. I'm in other panic mode. Is this like dumb? That turned out really cool, actually. That's crazy. Am I done? I feel like this needs more. That needs texture. This is the final line on my drawing, and I gotta submit this. Okay, so this is the final product. I'm relatively happy with how it came out, given that I've only worked on it for 2 days. The biggest criticisms that I have are that it just looks a little maybe overwhelming to look at, and most of that was because it was a little rushed, but other than that, I think it turned out fine. We did the best that we could, so that's all that matters. Welcome back, welcome back. This is the end of the video. Thank you to anybody who's still here. Make sure to like and subscribe. I promise that I am an investment. The quality is only going to go up from here. It's only going to feel more and more natural. And yeah, if you like anything on my wall, make sure to give a comment down below. Anything on here is basically a vision board of my personality. And yeah, I hope that you guys at least mildly enjoy what you see. Like I said, I only plan on increasing quality from here on out, and I can't wait to see you guys and talk to you guys again in the next video. Thank you! Now we talk about the fun stuff. Boom! Okay, this has absolutely nothing to do with art, which is why it's at the end of the video, but I simply could not help myself. I'm absolutely Subnautica obsessed at the moment, so now you get to listen to me talk about my 1-to-1 replica of the Subnautica hand scanner that I bought. It's super sick. If you couldn't tell, it glows in the dark. Okay, wait, you can't even tell. That's okay. That's okay. It has other cool features. The side opens up. Just give me a second. I have long nails. We got it. Boom. Functional. I bet you guys have not seen anything cooler than this in your whole lives. Yep, this is what money gets you. And they say money can't buy you happiness. I think they were wrong. Highly suggest it's from Crafted Spoils. Worth every single cent of my money. Okay, see you guys.